Well, I guess we'll try this once again. Possibly, maybe. I'm like, I took last week off and I'm already just, there we go. Okay, let me delete that one forever. Delete forever. Let me get this going here. And hi. Hi, Catherine. My gosh, I haven't had my full caffeine and I left my coffee in my car and it's probably already, well, because it's iced coffee. So it's probably already melted. Hi, Joe. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Marilyn. I'm MB. I'm feeling so much better. Let me just tell you, I was so sick last week. There was a combination of several different things. Hi, Bug. Hi, Bug. Hi, Anne. Hello, Emily and Michelle. I had a bad reaction to some medication that I was on, and Mark made me go to the emergency room. He found me in the bathroom on the floor, and I thought it was silly to go to the bathroom or to the ER, but he decided that we should go, and I'm glad that we did because I needed to take a week off. I was running on empty, I guess, and I needed to just kind of regroup. And I had a fantastic weekend over the weekend as well. So I'm back to normal. I'm back to normal. Some people may be like, oh boy, but I'm back to normal. Hi, Deanie. Hi, Janine. Hi, Janine. Hi, Maria. Hi, Brenda. Oh, Bronson. Bronson. Bronson, are you at the doctor? Or because you haven't gone back to school yet, have you, Bronson? Hi, Helen. Hi, the lady T. Wells. Hey, Amy. I just decided I was going to go live about, I don't know, 5 minutes ago. Thank you, Anne. All right, so I'm trying to figure out what would be the easiest way. I have some friend mail, and I'm getting ready to go to the post office, and I think I have a couple more boxes. So I really want to, and you guys can you can let me know. I really want to just every once in a while go live and just do a chat and open up some friend mail live. Because honestly, when I'm editing, the friend mail videos take a long time to edit. Because I try to get out all the wrapping and stuff. So I figured I might just like pop on just like for a quick live. I want to try to be over as close to 1 as possible. There are VAMP sales going on right now. So if you aren't familiar with virtual antique market, hi, Logan. If you're not familiar with, right, Bug. And hey, let me back up and finish my first thought before I run to Bug's thought here. I'm gonna highlight that, Bug, just so I'll go back to it. It's I like being able to just be able to come on here and chat with you. And, when Michael and I are having our sales on Tuesday, we like to be able to chat with you during those times as well. But sometimes it's a little bit nicer just to kind of off the cuff. So there are VAMP sales going on right now, virtualantiquemarketplace.com, live sales going on right now. I think it's the Misfits Parade. So there are things that might have a flaw here or there. So go over and check out Virtual Antique Marketplace. I'm not selling anything today. So if you're in the shopping mood, then go over to Virtual Antique Marketplace and check out those sales. The Tuesday quickies are tomorrow beginning at 5 p.m. I am doing all vintage Christmas during my VAMP sale tomorrow. So if you like vintage Christmas smalls, then make sure that you're at 5 o'clock Eastern over on virtualantiquemarketplace.com. If you are not over there, why? You don't have, it's free. You don't have to, it's free to join. And there are live sales and static sales going on all the time. You can shop 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and support over 220 small businesses. So go over there and check that out. Also, Jamie Mid-Century Wasted is going live at 1 p.m. Eastern to do like sort through her bins. She's done it for the past couple weeks. So go over and check that out as well. Jamie is one of my lovely mods and helps out a lot with VAMP. So make sure. Ooh, I got to get my stuff, my giveaways ready. I want to be able to. I might sometime have to go live on my phone because I like to be able to walk around with you, and I can't do that right now. But we're going to do a couple unboxings because I want you guys to get over to VAMP and check out those sailors. Not the sailors. They're not in the Navy, but the sellers over there. Logan. Oh, wait. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Okay, let me go back to what Bug says. Yeah, if I do these live unboxings, then I don't have to edit. I will be putting up some content within the next couple days. I've got to edit that video. I'm going to start editing it tonight. Mark and I were away for the weekend. We went to Richmond, Wayne County, Indiana. The Richmond, Wayne County Bureau of Tourism invited Mark and I to come out and vlog and film. So we went to museums. We went to historical places. There is so much history in that county that I had no clue. Hi, Kathy. I had no clue. Like Louis Armstrong recorded, Hoagie Carmichael recorded Stardust in 1927 in Richmond, Indiana. Barry Manilow got his singing career. It began playing piano at the Holiday Inn in Richmond, Indiana. Who knew? Also, did you know that Jim Jones went to high school in Richmond, Indiana? I don't know that I would want to have that. That's not really a claim to fame, but it's just an interesting fact. And I ran into, and you will meet him. Well, you will meet him, it, they, them as well. But the rat boy of Richmond. I saw the rat boy. I walked right to the rat boy of Richmond. It's like something drew me to the rat boy of Richmond, which is like a sideshow gaff, like the Fiji mermaid, and they're not real. It was like a jackalope, but it mysteriously showed up on the museum steps by an anonymous donor. I love that stuff. Also, Logan, the Vintique Scavenger right here. Oh, Logan, why can't I? There we go. The Vintique Scavenger, Logan. Logan, you've inspired me. I'm going to go visit Blue Springs Caverns here in Lawrence County. So just a lot of, I don't know. It was just amazing. We absolutely had the best time. Also, Logan did a great video on Blue Springs Caverns. So go check out the Vintique Scavenger right there. Subscribe to his channel as well. And Catherine, I hope you're doing well. Catherine's recovering. Your Halloween video. Catherine put up an amazing Halloween video. Was it yesterday or the day before? I can't remember. The days are all kind of blending together for me. Amazing video of her vintage Halloween items. So go check out Catherine's channel as well. And hi, Karen. Hi, Karen. How are you doing? Okay, so I'm going to open up at least one box. All right, I've got a couple. So sometimes, depending on how winded I am, which you never know. And I also have Joyce from Jersey sent me a knife. I'm not going to lie. This scares me to death, Joyce from Jersey, but I'm going to give it a try on this switchblade knife thing. Mark showed me how to use it properly. This first box is from Cheryl oh my gosh, Federico. The bad thing about me not editing these videos is you catch me in, there's nothing editing out. I'm doing this live. So you're going to catch all of the weirdness. But Cheryl lives in Ohio. So Cheryl sent me this box. We're going to see it's inside. The other thing too that kind of makes me nervous about opening Friend Mail Live is that sometimes, it doesn't happen very often, but sometimes things can arrive broken, and that makes me sad when they do. Oh, thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Liz. Oh, go without the ring light. Okay, let me turn that off. I'm all for suggestions, Liz, so thank you. I'll turn that off. Sometimes I feel like I'm sitting in the dark. Also, See this stuff behind me? That's going to be available tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern, right here. I got this cat. I'm going to get to the box in a minute, I promise. Oh, you didn't get to go. Oh, yeah, because Janine didn't get to go to Elkhorn. It's too hot, Janine, anyway, but it probably wasn't too hot this last weekend. Look at this. I posted a reel, but I will be posting pictures of these items so you can get a little bit of a closer look. I also have this beautiful carnival glass with a cobalt blue. It's got the cobalt blue glass on the bottom. Some Fenton, some hankies. Catherine, I look at this and I think of you. Let me tell you what. Tontic, I always say your name wrong. Elkhorn is amazing. Also, the Collectors Carnival is amazing too. I put up that video. Amy's probably I don't know if you put up your Collectors Carnival video yet or not, Amy. I've been in outer space the last week. But those are great flea markets. I am going to the one in the Springfield Extravaganza. Maybe it's not my favorite. It's just not my favorite anymore. It's way too expensive and I'm just being honest. It's just not my favorite anymore. I much prefer Elkhorn and I've only been to Elkhorn one time. So I've only been there one time. So I can't say, but Amy's been there many times and it's a good one. Okay. Amy's putting up a Collectors Carnival. Amy, I meant to, message you back, but I tagged them and they're posting my video up on their page. So that is fun. And it's very, very well run. They've got amazing corn. The best corn dog you'll ever have is at the Collectors Carnival. And it is in Princeton, Indiana. And it is just one day and they do it 4 times. They do it 3 times a year. I believe at least 3 times a year, but it's just for one day. And it's an amazing flea market. And yes, Janine, oh wait, says, my people know not to bug me on that. Right. It's huge. I would say it's not as big as Springfield, but it's better. I don't want to say that out loud because Springfield used to be good many years ago. Janine is right. Elkhorn also has cheese curds. Like a whole bright yellow vendor of cheese. And I think that's all I don't know. I can't remember, but is that all they sell? They sell, Janine and Amy, is cheese curds. They're so good. All right. So Catherine, this is going to be available tomorrow. Look at her. I got her at the Collectors Carnival. She is a glove box. She's Victorian. Look at how wonderful she is. She's going to whoop you with her whip. And the lining is still there. I think that is fantastic. It's so good. And the clasp is awesome. But I look at this, I'm like, Catherine. Just makes me think of Catherine. I also have an Enid Collins purse that's going to be available tomorrow too. The cross stitch sparkle. I knew you would. I see things like that. Sometimes when you're out shopping, you think of certain people. I really hope that if you guys see some kind of weird something with a weird face or a creepy looking something that you think of me, which reminds me, I got to go get something real quick. Enid Collins. She's missing some of the rhinestones, but she's still in great condition, especially on the inside as well. So that is available tomorrow as well. And then I think that this is great too. It's just the lid, which I know seems a little silly, but if you love ephemera and if you love advertising and that sort of thing, look at this Clark's candy bar. This is going to be great for a Halloween display too. I wish I had this during the eclipse because that would have been a great time to sell this, but it's just the box. Now that could definitely be put in a frame. It could definitely be put in a display. Also this, hi, Brooke. You know what? If you've noticed, Instagram must have done an update because for the longest time it like gave me a cap, like it says you're followed enough people, and it wouldn't let me follow people. So like Brooke, I just started following you on Instagram because Instagram wouldn't let me. But now I don't know what happened, but now I can follow you. Instagram's kind of messed up in other ways as far as the algorithm goes, but I'm able to follow people now. You can't get the exact rhinestones available. Oh, you can get them. That's a good idea. That's a good selling point because I'm not going to order them, Catherine. I will let if someone buys that tomorrow, I will let them know that you can get those on eBay. The Museum for Enid Collins Purses. We'll let them know that. So thank you for that tip. There is a cap. Well, not anymore. I don't know. They've updated because I've been able to follow all kinds of people now. Brooke, you need to come to Bedford. Next time you come to Bedford, Brooke, send me a message and let me know. But look at this magazine from 1915, 1916. It's the National Money Saving Style book. This is amazing. Hi, Chris. You got some really cool retro Halloween decorations last weekend at an estate sale. I love that. Like, did you get them like from the 50s and 60s? I like the ones from the 80s too. It used to be 6,000 cap. I didn't think that I was following 6,000 people. I don't know. It's been weird. But look at this. This even still has an order written from, it's all handwritten from, well, it has to be from 1915 or 1916. From Texas, Willie. From Texas, Barrington Hill, Texas. They ordered $22 whole full of things. But look, we've got black and white and color illustrations. But the thing that I love the most about this are the hats. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? Some from the 60s, some from the 80s. Ooh. Hi, Bobby. Bobby, I've got to go over and grab something that I wanted to show everybody, but I'm going to grab that dentist guy. Because like I said, I've been in outer space for a week. I've been like not even looking at my phone for a week. And I'll show you that little dentist guy that you asked me about. But this is amazing. We've got men's fashion in here too. And we even have like the inserts are all still in there. This catalog is from 1915, 1916. So that's just a little after 1912. And we know what happened then. Look at the shoes and the textiles, sewing machines. There are children's clothing in here. There's no toys in here, there's men in their underpants in here. Look at these dapper fellows. Hi, Stephanie. I'm jealous. You got to go to spend the weekend with Michael last weekend. All right. And then Fenton, some ephemera. I'm going to do like a big, huge lot tomorrow. You're going to get both of these. Some of these are close to antiques. Huge lots of ephemera, sheet music for your gallery walls. Because I have so many, but there are probably 40 or 50 pieces of sheet music, which is great to add art to your house to make a gallery wall. All right. You guys chat amongst yourself for just a minute. I'm going to go run and get 2 things. All right. And I'll be right back. Keep each other company. I didn't plan on going live, so that's why I'm all out of sorts. Gotta grab my thing. Okay. Here I come. Well, see, like I said, I'm a talker and we'll be here all day. Okay, Bobby Earp. Bobby, this man right here is he's from 1963 Esco. Bobby and I have already talked. I've already told her how much I want for it. We don't have to talk about that. But Bobby, he's got a little boober right there on his pill. See, he's a pharmacist. and he is chalkware, and he's in really good condition. So there he is. But here I am, Bobby. Let me know. All right, I'm going to lay our fellow. I'll put him over here. Okay. All right. We'll just put him aside, Bobby, and I'll do all the shipping and stuff on Wednesday. He's probably worth a lot more than the price that I told you, Bobby. I found other comparable ones of him that sell for over $200, but I can't find him exactly. So, hi, Pat D. How are you doing, bud? It's been a long time. So, yeah, open wide, Bobby. There you go. Bloop. There you go, Bobby. Okay. So, a quick announcement. Tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern, the Cult of Vintage and I are having our 1 o'clock sales. And then at 5 p.m. Eastern is the Tuesday night quickies. Every Tuesday night, 5 p.m. up until 10:30 p.m. on virtualantiquemarketplace.com. That is the marketplace that I own. Some exciting things are happening very, very soon. I'm really excited. I'm not going to say anything until, later, but I'm excited about some things. So, okay. I get it. I'm getting distracted because I'm reading the chat. Let me show you what else I got. If you follow me on Instagram, well, and I posted a short, but I'm going to show you my newest baby. If you don't like kind of creepy dolls, you might want to look away. If trigger warning, I guess I could tell you, but look at her. Isn't she fantastic? She's not going to be for sale yet because I have to keep her for just a little bit. But I have to keep her here. Mark says I have to keep her here. Are you ready? She's going to do a show for you. She's complete too. I don't know for sure. I meant to look, but I don't know if she had socks originally. So if she did, she doesn't have her socks, but she does have her underpants. And she's got her original dress, and her hair is in really, really good condition. But are you ready? And make sure I'm doing the right one. Okay. She's Baby Secret's cousin, let's say. All right, let's get her going. Make sure I'm doing her the right way. Yeah, okay, here we go. Ready? Ooh, don't know. My favorite face. There it is. That's my favorite look. It is better to have underpants than socks. Isn't she great? Now, you really only have to raise her arm up and down like that to make her face change. You don't have to spin her arm all the way around. But to me, it's more, you get a little bit more out of it if you're moving her arm just a little bit faster. I know I like her eyes crossed too. She sits, she's is little Miss Sassy Expressions. It's been a long day. This is how I felt last week. So she is pretty fabulous. And she was priced at retail. But she was half price. So I'm not going to sell her yet, but I mean, I paid. Retail, she sells for about $85. She might sell for a little bit more than that because of her condition. So I'm gonna see, but I paid $40 for her, which honestly was a steal. I probably would not have paid $80 for her because there's not a lot of room. I'm not going to keep her forever because I'm, selling all my earthly possessions. But I'm not ready to give her up yet. But very soon, the collaborative. People don't ask as many questions when you're missing your socks. I mean, that's true. That's true. I haven't seen a pair of socks since winter. Okay, let's open up this package from Cheryl Federico. Cheryl, I'm saying it wrong, but let's see. Okay, we got a note on top. Oh my gosh, Cheryl. Ooh, Catherine, you're going to like something here. She is wonderfully creepy. MISTY. Cleveland has a new bins. Michael, did you hear that? I guess Cleveland's far away from Dayton or Urbana. But Stephanie, are you close to Cleveland? They got new bins. I went and picked up my favorites, the stuff on the bottom. I like to dig through the stuff on the bottom. That's where you can find the cool, like, vintage little people. And like, I like to be the bottom of the bin digger. I thought I would share a few things for you and Mark. I've enclosed a few photos from People magazine of your boyfriend. Which one, Cheryl? Which one? He looks like Mark. Does he? Well, we'll find out. We'll find out. Ooh, Stephanie, you'll have to go and let me know. Also, as a small Aldi's gift card for when cheese is needed. You know what, Cheryl? Cheryl lives in Parma and Ohio, and I am going to Aldi's today. Thank you, Cheryl. Cheese. You know what I should do? I should use this because Cindy and I and Todd, Cindy, and Mark and I for the Misty show, we think that it's kind of fun to like taste test different things. So I might get some different cheese. We could get like weird cheese and do a taste test. Would any of you want to watch that on the Misty show? Because the Misty show is my fun channel. I mean, this channel is my fun channel too, but the Misty show is just things that aren't necessarily vintage and antiques. Oh, this is my boyfriend. There he is. You think he looks like Mark? Cheryl? Right there. Not you. Who are you? Camila Cabello. Let's just... Man, so there's him. And then look at here. Men of the year. Look at him, Angela. Do you know who he looks like? Let me know in the comments. Who does he look like? This is Pedro Pascal, which is my boyfriend. He's also the Mandalorian. But who does he look like? He looks like an actor that has passed away from the 70s, 80s. Who? Madeline, who do you think he looks like? Amy, anybody? What actor that from the movies, later TV, but started out as movies? Oh, and Game of Thrones. I couldn't get into Game of Thrones. Right. You did it, Nancy. And Always Sunny Thrifting. Burt Reynolds. He looks like a young Burt Reynolds. Can you see it? No, not really Tom Selleck. Yeah, he was good in Narcos, Pat. Burt Reynolds, rest in peace. But man, he's a fine looking man. He's my little boyfriend. I'm so proud of you, Pedro. That's the greatest movie. I love Smokey and the Bandit. Okay, so Cheryl, this is cool. Catherine, you're going to like this too. This is The Enterprising Housekeeper. Oh my gosh, Melanie, he was. By Helen Louise Johnson, the Enterprise Manufacturing Company. This is from 1898. Suggestions for breakfast, luncheon, and supper. Ooh, Angela likes it too. Sad irons. Well, I'm sad if I have to iron. We just throw it in the dryer. The Enterprise sad irons. I don't know. We're not going to have time to read why they're called a sad iron. But we have the Enterprise meat chopper. Well, I have several of these because my dad likes to buy primitives, and we still have a lot of primitives. And I'm like, no, I got a box full of meat things. So there's recipes and stuff in here, but this is cool. From 1898, before the Titanic. Before the Titanic. Okay. All this. Okay. She said, oh, wow. Oh my gosh, Cheryl. She said all kinds of fun things in here. Look at this. Mark's going to be excited. Mark got Hot Wheels. She must have found this at the bins. It's a Hot Wheels. Yeah, the other part isn't in here. The truck part. It's a Hot Wheels trailer. Well, we'll show that to Mark. Hi, Diane. And then we've got, oh my gosh, there's lots of cars in here for Mark. Dial 911. Ooh, what's this? This is oh, we got stuff falling out everywhere. This is a Ferrari. I don't think that goes with that. Oh, maybe it does. Ferrari. Did you guys watch that movie? The Ferrari movie. Do you know what I'm talking about? It was on Netflix. It was something and Ferrari. That's kind of cool. That is neat. All right, put that over here. Cheryl. Then we got ribbon. I will use all of this ribbon for packages. Ooh, this one's got ducks on it. That is cool. Ford versus Ferrari. Yes, that's it, Phil. I mean, that is it. That was a good movie. You wouldn't have thought that it would be. Oh, here's the little race car that goes in that semi. The Ferrari. Mark's going to be excited about cars. A dozer. I'm getting all the cars out. Oh, there's another race car. I love these. I wonder if these are the old ones. Do you remember these? Rock'em Sock'em Robots. This would be cool to make. Someone can make an assemblage or something with these. Get your head down. See? You punched him and his head goes up. Kind of a violent game for children, really. Then this is the Batmobile. The Batmobile. That's pretty cool. We got a little lamp. I have we have a game today. Hi, Jason. I'm just doing some friend mail unboxing. This is Bakugan. Looks like a little bug. Oh, there's some more ribbon. We'll use that. And another truck. Cheryl, this was so sweet. And thank you so much for the Aldi gift card. Just a school project. Oh, I'm going to give this to my son. This is Pokemon. We'll give that to Jaden because my son loves Pokemon. Cheryl, that was very, very sweet. So maybe I'll get some cheese from Aldi. That'll be fun. All right, I'm going to put all this back in the box. With that and that. And she sent me pictures of my boyfriend. That is a cool book. Look at that book a little bit more. I'm going to lay it right there. Okay. I think we've got time to open up another one at least. Jason, did you see the doll? Oh, wrong arm. You can only twist one of her arms. I know you saw it on Instagram. You guys see her live. She's great. She's great. Hi, Kim. Okay. So, pink or brown? Answer that. Pink or brown? Whichever one I see first is going to be the winner. Pink or brown? I already know what you guys are going to pick. I've got a pink box and a brown box. I do too. She's fantastic. Oh, she's like me. Brown. Oh, Karen said brown. Not that one. Okay, let's do this one. Well, it is brown. That doll is Mattel. She's made by Mattel. And she's Saucy Expressions. Saucy Expressions. She's in that condition, she's going to be close to $85 to $95 in that condition. But they've got there are some that have sold for about $65 to $75 with naked. It's just a fun thing. All right, so this box is from Deborah York. She is not my neighbor because she lives in Florida. I'm going to use Joyce from Jersey. I'm using the knife that you sent me for the first time. I'm honestly, I'm a little frightened. This is heavy. It's very sharp. I'm not used to using sharp things because all of my scissors and anything that I use to open anything is so dull. And it would be horrible if I'm sitting here live and I cut myself. Mark is like, you're going to use that? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's put this back. See, I can't even figure out how to get the guard on. There we go. Put that back on there. So this is from Deborah York. It is a weapon. I opened it upside down, Deborah. So if there's a card, it's going to be on the bottom. Oh, no. Deborah York. I knew I was going to do this. Deborah is a VAMP seller, and I bought this from her. So Deborah had this listed on VAMP, and I collect these. Even though I'm selling everything that I own, I don't have one in this size and in this color. This is a huge one. Next on stage, Amber, my Amber ball. That's a big one. Look how big that is. Oh, here, somewhere I've got there you are. They make those little box cutters that might be, yeah, that one's like a legit knife. That's pretty anticlimactic there, isn't it? This is a nice amber one. I don't have one this color. So that is huge. That's going to go in my little collection. I'm downsizing. I'm not like selling everything yet, but at some point, I'm going to be having probably an orb sale because I love these. They're paperweights basically, but I have, and it's safe where I have them at. They are along my bay windowsill, but the sunshine doesn't like direct. I mean, we get sunlight through it, but it doesn't like create that dangerous, where it's going to catch my house on fire. So they look so pretty in a windowsill. So Deborah York, that I love. All right, so now we got pink is our other box. And hopefully, this is from Lynn or Hound on VAMP. So Lynn sent me some friend mail. She's so sweet. Oh boy. Let's see. I don't know how this box opens. So how have you guys all been doing? Have you all been doing good? Everything going well for everybody? And let me know. I mean, I know. Oh, see, I about cut myself. Are you ready? Are you ready for holiday shopping? Like, are you ready for sellers to start selling Christmas items? Are you ready for, or are you focused more on fall and Halloween? Let me know in the comments. Because we always like to know. See, I don't know why this isn't opening. Because I thought I cut it. Okay, there we go. You've been shopping for Halloween? Okay, well, you guys, you know what? Not ready for Christmas yet, but fast approaching. Well, I'm selling little bitty Christmas things on Tuesday. But at the end, on the 26th, Monday, so a week from today, starting at 9:30 in the morning, Eastern. So if you're on the West Coast, that's really, really early, I know. But it's the vintage, it's a 2-day event. So it's going to be Monday and Tuesday. And it's going to be all vintage Halloween. So on Virtual Antique Marketplace. So if you love Halloween, then go make sure that you check that out. I don't have my catalog ready yet. I'm going to work on that this week. But check out the people who have their sales posted and check out their items that they have in their catalogs and put in those pre-bids. So that is going to be on Monday starting at 9:30 in the morning with me. I'm kicking it off at 9:30 in the morning. And I've just recently got some amazing things. So I'll be doing a preview. So you'll be like, hi, Miss Pamela. How are you? I want to give you a hug. I miss you. You're so sweet. But also the 25th, which is Sunday. So Monday's the Halloween parade. Monday and Tuesday, Halloween parade on VAMP. But Sunday, starting at 1 p.m., I'm going to kick off the VAMP Blitz 9. Typically, the way that we've done blitzes, which is a live sale parade, which is just sales all day long on virtualantiquemarketplace.com. And we had it to where it was just the new vintage sellers, but now it's open up to any actively live seller on VAMP. So Amy is going to be selling. Mother Tucker's is going to be selling. It is going to be a fun. Fatbird Finds is going to be selling. It's going to be a great event. I'm going to kick that off Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern on the 25th. So that's this Sunday. I haven't decided. Amy's doing all handmade vintage Christmas. So I might actually do a combination of some Halloween and some Christmas for that one. But I also might do buyer's choice. All right. So what did Lynn and I have similar interests. We both like retro things. Retro Roundup's coming up Friday the 13th in September. That's going to be posted soon. It's going to be all kitschy retro items over on VAMP. Look at how pretty this is. This is from Lynn Campbell, or Hound, as she's known on Virtual Antique Marketplace. She's not a seller. She's a buyer, but she loves all the like retro-y things that we love as well. What did she send? You know what's so funny, Lynn? When you're watching this, I have this, but I don't have it in gold. I have it in silver. So now I can wear my Liberace charm bracelet in both gold and silver. Look at that. Liberace. Aw, I loved him. Thank you so much. I love that. Isn't that great? Now I can't be like, well, I can't wear it because I got gold on. Now I can, thanks to Lynn. All right. We're going to pull out the next item. What did you do, Lynn? She didn't send a card. I think. Oh my gosh. There it is. The card's all the way on the bottom. I opened it up upside down. Misty. That's me. Oh, look, and she even used she's doing some Katie vintage and vinyl and Angela action right there with her, what is that called, Angela? Wax seal. Wax seal. That's what that's called. So Lynn says, Dear Misty, thank you so much for always reminding me to smile. You are such an inspiration and positive influence, and you find the coolest stuff. I hope you enjoy this gift. I do enjoy that. We got people talking outside the door. Also, you know what? Let me pull it up. Oh, I'm going to move this knife. I'm going to show you something, okay? You guys will like this. I haven't posted this anywhere else, so you guys are going to be the first to see it. Even the people that are coming to the pop-up in December, the sellers, they haven't even seen this yet. So let me get on here. I haven't even uploaded it yet. Now, it's not perfect. Emma has to make it perfect because I'm not like Emma. Emma does most of my promotional things. She does such a better job. And so she's going to make it perfect. It's not perfect right now, but I'm just going to give you a preview. And I'm going to make the announcement right here of who is going to be at the December 7th pop-up. There is a group of people talking. If you're watching, group of people, hello. Okay, let me add this. Add. Okay, it's uploading now. Okay. Wax seal. Okay, you ready? Dun, 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 dun. Nope, wrong thing. Dun, 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 dun. Boom. This, like I said, it's not perfect. It's not straight. It's not straight. Mary Beth and Laura probably have to be moved over a little bit. Emma will make it nice and good. But December 7th, the December virtual Vintage Hunter Collaborative is going to be myself. It's going to be Nammer Amy. It's going to be Garden Guy Bill. It's going to be Michael the Cult of Vintage, Fatbird Finds, Mary Beth and Laura, and Mother Tucker Antiques, Jason and Tina. The graphic will be better, but that's who is going to be at the December 7th pop-up. And it's going to be all vintage Christmas. So if you don't like vintage Christmas, you just come and say hi. If you don't celebrate Christmas, maybe I will try. You know what? I'm going to make it a goal of mine to make sure that I add some blues and some silvers for Hanukkah as well. I think that might be a good idea for us to add some blues and silvers as well. My dad, he isn't going to set up a booth. He doesn't have a lot of vintage Christmas, so he will be here. He just won't have a booth. He won't have a booth. Oh, and Barb. I didn't say Barb. Gosh darn it. I just talked to Barb this morning. And Barb. Let me put that back up again. I don't know how I could forget that sweet girl. There she is. That's Barb holding her Russian Santa that won't be for sale. That one will not be for sale. But it's all going to be all vintage Christmas. That's going to be a lot of fun. I know. I was talking to Barb this morning. She's still here. She's still around. She's doing good. She's a busy mama. She's a busy mama. Yeah, vintage Christmas is it's going to be a lot of fun. And that day, December 7th, there's going to be a Christmas parade. There's going to be a vintage market or vintage, like a farmer's market on the square. There's going to be food trucks and vendors, live music, Santa's going to be here, and Santa's going to be over on the other side of the square too. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Fran, are you coming? Oh, yay. Also, don't forget oh my gosh, Riverside. I'm getting ready to go to Riverside, Franny. I'm going over there here shortly before I go to the grocery store. Don't forget that get a hold of the Hampton Inn here in Bedford and tell them that you're coming for the Vintage Hunter Collaborative, and they should be able to give you a discounted rate in your room. There's only 2 hotels that I would recommend. Now, there are some bed and breakfasts in Bedford that are wonderful. So if you want to go with an Airbnb or a bed and breakfast, there is a Candlelight. I'm going to try to research where some of them are. I know there is the old jail that is an Airbnb. Barb and Jeffrey stayed there one time. So there are a lot of nice Airbnbs, but as far as hotels go, the Hampton Inn and Holiday Inn are the only 2 in Bedford that I recommend that you stay in. Guess what? All of you East Coast people, guess what I just learned yesterday? What Bedford is getting. Now, it won't be opened by the time of the pop-up, but Bedford is getting a Wawa. We're getting a Wawa. I've never been to a Wawa, but it's like a baby Buc-ee's. But I don't know that they have a cool little mascot. They should. I don't know if they do. Did you know that, Brooke? That Bedford is getting a Wawa? The Graduate in Bloomington is amazing. Brooke, email me a link. You can send it to me on Instagram now too, to that. And I'll put that in the Bobby and Stephanie it's going to be so much fun. It's so much fun. It's going to be a lot of work because I've got to move everything. I mean, the layout will be the same, but everything that's left over, which I've got a few things that are left over, it will all be vintage Christmas. We went to the first pop-up this summer. It was such a great time. The city of Bedford was so much fun. It is a great little community. You grew up with Wawa. Wild Goose. Do they have a really fun Wild Goose mascot, Lisa? Because is his name Friendly? Friendly the Wild Goose? Because they should really go with that, you know. My hometown, they've got the Uranus Fudge Factory, where they say the best fudge comes from Uranus. That's kind of marketing genius. I'm just going to say it. I mean, it's pretty good marketing. So, but I want to know, they need to have some really fun mascot like Buc-ee's does. You know what I mean? They're missing out on an opportunity there. Riverside is going to be, they don't have a mascot. See, that's kind of ridiculous, Wawa. You need a mascot. It could be the Wawa Walruses. Bucky's has a beaver. They can have a walrus. Stick them with an animal theme. Give them a run for their money. I don't know. Maybe she should be their mascot. Come to Wawa. What's Wawa known for? Come to Wawa. It's really good up in here. Like she looks like, this reminds me of Laughing Sal. She looks like Laughing Sal. They should do something like that. Walrus, the Wawa Walrus. We made it. Oh, thank you, Lisa. I hope you get to come back again. I'm going to be going here in a minute. Oh, Riverside's like 3 miles down the road. 3 miles down the road. I'm going to grab something real quick. While I have you all live, some people don't like these, but before we go, they got great hoagies. I'm all for that. Before we go, I'm going to read an affirmation. So, affirmation warning. I also have to really get busy when I get back home to start editing my video. I'm so excited for you to watch these videos. I want to say too that the first video of our weekend last weekend, we did some antique shopping, but we also did a lot of tourism type things as well. I'm going to put the first video up on this channel. And then the second part of that video will be on the Misty show. And then there will be another video on the Misty show and then another one after that here. So I'm probably not going to be vlogging a lot this week because I have a lot of content and I'm really trying to come up with that balance. So I'm probably looking at that. I will have probably no more than 2 edited videos up a week. It might just be 1 edited video. And then I might just throw some lives in and do some friend mail like we did today. They most likely will be during the day. So if you're watching this later on, thank you for watching later on, even if you're not watching it live. Also, if you're not subscribed, make sure that you are subscribed. There was some weird issue that people weren't getting notifications, but sometimes that's just YouTube in general. You sometimes don't get a notification of when a video is posted. So, and I think that there sometimes is some confusion when content creators are saying subscribe. It's free. You don't ever have to pay. I don't have memberships on my channel. So when you subscribe, you're not paying for anything. So when you hear a content creator saying subscribe, then you're not paying for anything because it's not a membership. There is a difference. Okay, I would like to be the first in line again. We talked last year about some ideas that we're going to be doing, maybe for flipping and sipping. We might do some like early bird type shopping type thing. So we have to discuss it collectively as a group before I make any announcement. That is something that we're thinking about doing, but my sister loved being the murder. Oh, yes, she found the murder elf, Maggie. There's going to be more. I hope we can get more. I have at least 1 murder elf that will be available during the pop-up, but Mary Beth and Laura are the best. Well, you got to have breakfast with Barb the next morning. Yeah, it's just a lot of fun. It's just a lot of fun. Okay, so let me hi, Mama J. I'm going to read an affirmation for the 15th of August, and then we'll do an affirmator. And when I'll go live again. I'm not sure when, but I do have a giveaway that I'm going to be doing. From the Richmond Wayne County, Indiana Bureau of Tourism. They had provided me with a gift basket, and I'm going to be giving away some of those items that were in that basket. So know that there's going to be some giveaways that are going to be coming up really soon. Wawa's mascot is Wally Goose. Well, I like that. I will fully embrace that, Kim. You can't find Murder Elf. Well, the one with the hammer is a little murdery. The one with the knife is just full blown. But the one with the hammer, he's a little murdery. I think he'd qualify. I can't remember what he's holding in his hand, but they're all little suspect. Okay, so August 15th. Reading from a year of positive thinking. Put yourself in the way of beauty. There's always a sunrise and always a sunset, and it's up to you to choose to be there for it. Put yourself in the way of beauty. Ooh, we about died together, guys. There, plug my computer in. So that was from Cheryl Strayed, quoting her mother in Wild. Put yourself in the way of beauty. If you are always in the rain cloud, you're always going to see the rain cloud. You get yourself in the sunshine a little bit, even if you're having a pretty rotten day. Try to see the good. Wake up every morning and try to at least give yourself one thing, one positive thing to look forward to. So, all right, these daily affirmators, they're still not my favorite, but we're going to pick one. And then I always put these. Someone, if they make a purchase, will get one of these in their package. Sanctuary. Good for you. It seems you've earned some time away from the chaos of life. That was me last weekend, this weekend. It could be as small as a bubble bath or as big as a trip, which reminds me. Well, we'll talk about that in a minute. Or maybe it's a small trip to a big bubble bath or a normal size trip to a tiny bubble bath. Or maybe you just tripped and fell into somebody else's bath. Whatever it is, it's waiting for you with open arms. Just pick up your favorite sanctuary and unplug for a bit, especially if a bath is involved. That is good. That's good. Sanctuary. You've earned some time away. So take a little bit of a break. Take a little bit of a break. I did, and it was great. And I'm trying to allow myself to do that, especially this time of year. When, my daughter's getting married in a matter of weeks, and it's stressful and it's expensive. And she's our only daughter. We want her to have the most magical day, and we're so proud of her, and we love her, and we love Colin. So we're so excited, but it's a lot of work, and I want it to be everything for her. And, I don't want to be going into that season of our life and of her life and being there for her where I'm constantly worried about work, and I'm constantly worried about getting a video up, and I'm constantly worried about letting people down. And that's what we do to ourselves. I know, me saying this, there isn't anybody that's listening to this right now that is like, well, Misty let me down today because she didn't put up a video 4 days a week. None of you would ever say that. That's me. That's me telling myself that. And you do that too. We all do that. We put ourselves in positions where we make the most enormous mountain for ourselves, and it is unnecessary. So I'm just trying to, hi, Ginger Girl. I'm just trying to remind myself that. I mean, I'll say, listen, if you're a seller on VAMP, thank you, Diane. Thank you, Diane. If you're a seller on VAMP, let me just tell you, we're looking for some people to fill in some slots for the Wednesday duo sales. And I got to quit stressing out that no one's picking those slots. I about jumped in and jumped in those slots myself. And I stopped myself because I can't all the time. I cannot all the time. And it stresses me out. So if you can sell live on VAMP, why are you not going on there and picking a slot? Go in there and pick a slot, fill in that time slot. I can't. So I didn't. I almost did. But then that little voice in my head said, don't, Misty, let it be. Let it be. I know, Amy. Soon. All the time I've got soul. All the time. We put unbelievable pressures on ourselves, and it doesn't matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter if you're a content creator, if you have a YouTube channel, or if you're just going to your daily 9 to 5. You put a lot of pressure on yourself, and you got to stop doing that. So we got to stop doing that together. Okay, we can do this. We can stop doing that to ourselves together. You got no cool mascot. Well, Wawa, I don't know. Apparently, Kim says that Wawa has a goose as their. I agree, Vicky. The mountains will become hills when you hit 60. I don't know. I'd like for them to be speed bumps at this point. Okay, so we did that. We talked about that. I think I really got to put the lid on this knife. This just scares me to death. Joyce from Jersey, she had such a big heart to send me this knife. Okay. It's closed. We're all safe now. What did Karen say? Karen said, I'm cheering you on for the best balance for you. That's all I want for you. Joy, peace, and understanding, breath in your all. Thank you so much. I want that for anybody. Beth is ordering Wawa for lunch right now. You have to let me know how it is, Beth, because I'm excited. It'll probably be 3 years before they actually start getting it up. We supposedly have been getting a Culver's for 3 years now. That would be great. Weddings are so stressful no matter how hard you plan. Yeah, I'm going to go this weekend. A lot of you have asked and have sent me messages. Emma and I are having a mommy and Emma weekend. And I have a couple possibilities of dresses that I own. I did purchase them. Nobody's going to know about it because I'm going to do a reveal kind of thing, but I don't know if they're the ones yet. So we're going to do some shopping this weekend. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Arnell. It gets easier. Okay. Thank you, Diane. Just scares me because people keep knives away from me for a reason because I'm very accident prone. Beth says I can't pronounce that, Beth. It's a hoagie. I love a Philly cheesesteak, though. Your Buc-ee's is on hold. I still don't know. I think Kentucky's still going to be the closest one. They have a Canadian Goose on their sign, but no merch. They need to get on that. They're going to Disney World for their honeymoon. That's what they both wanted to do. And it's just a small wedding, but sometimes a small wedding, it's not like it's still a lot. Still a lot. But we're going to have a fun time this weekend. We're going to go to the venue. We're going to start getting things ready for the centerpieces. We pick up her dress on Friday. It's in. Her dress is in. She has her first fitting on Friday. So I'm just really looking forward to going and having, going out and having lunch and having this time with her. But I think so too. All right. I also want to say real quick too, before we go, is that some of you, I know I haven't seen LaDonna pop in, but I'm going to Italy. No, sorry. Going to Ireland in May. That trip is full. You can still go on. I have a link in the description that you can go and you can still get on the wait list if there is a cancellation, but that trip is full. But I have a meeting. I'm going to be announcing I'm just going to announce it, but I don't have the signups are ready for it yet. But we are going to be going to Italy as well. So if you've always wanted to go to Italy, you want to go with me? Let's go. Because you know where we're going to go? Pompeii, Santorini and Pompeii. Hopefully, yes, it's an active volcano, but there's active volcanoes in Hawaii too. There's tornadoes, there's hurricanes. You can't live your life like that. But we're going to go to Pompeii. Oh my gosh. And we're going to eat. So that's going to be in the fall. So Ireland is going to be in May. That's already booked. We're going. I got my passports. We're going. Pompeii is going to be in the fall. I cannot wait. If you go, you may actually hear me scream and squeal with excitement from where you're sitting right now, all the way in Italy, because it's been a dream of mine to go to Pompeii. And I love history so much. And it was man, could you imagine? I mean, it's going to be amazing. So that trip will be available for signups fairly soon. And if you were thinking about going to Italy, the perfect time to go is on one of these trips with us, because you don't have to go by yourself. We'll be with a group. You will definitely have times to go and have like a romantic dinner with you and your significant other or your friend or your partner or whoever you want to bring with you. Or if you want to go and you're traveling solo, you can have dinner with us. So it's a perfect opportunity. We will be there with a translator and we'll be there with a local guide. So we'll always have transportation. We'll always have, full of activities and excursions and things that we get to do together. So it's just going to be a lot of fun. So keep that in your brain, but that's going to be coming up 2025 in the fall. So I'm really excited about that. All right, I've got to go. I'm going to go to the grocery store because I've been out in outer space for a week and we don't have any food at the house. So I got to feed my father and my husband. So taco salad on the agenda tonight. That sounds pretty good to me. I'm actually able to eat again, which is a great thing to be able to do. But thank you guys so much. And let me know, I plan on doing more of these off the cuff lives. And I will be bringing Vintage Rescue Squad it's not going to be a scheduled thing. It is going to be where I will have a guest on and it will be we're going to be talking about a vintage and reselling, but it'll probably be just a once a month thing because remember, balance. We're trying to come up with some balance. So thank you guys all so much for being here. I love being able to hang out with you and being able for us to just chat and interact with one another. Don't forget, tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern is my sale with Michael, the Cult of Vintage. And every Friday night, Michael has his chats, 7 p.m. Eastern over on the Cult of Vintage. So those are always very, very informative. So make sure that you hang out with us on Friday night as well. Thanks, guys, so much for all of the prayers and all of the well wishes. I've received them all the message that you've sent me. I've been out of my head, but again, finding that balance and not getting yourself so overwhelmed where you can't just enjoy the little things. Or I want to be able to get up in the morning and not rush here, maybe have my coffee at the house, have a bagel at the house, not come here because I have so much stuff to do. So finding that balance. And it isn't just me. I think anybody that's watching this right now, if you're feeling a little overwhelmed, think of one small little thing that you can at least either eliminate or change to take the load off of yourself a little bit. Right, Beth? You're absolutely right. Nurture yourself a little bit. Hi, Mike. Mike, you can watch it back. It was totally unplanned. But thank you guys all so much for watching. And I will see you guys all tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern right here with Michael and I for our sales. Thanks, guys, again so much. Thank you to Cheryl and to, Deborah, because Cheryl and Lynn. Deborah, I bought that orb off of Deborah, but Cheryl and Lynn, thank you guys again so much for their friend mail. I really do appreciate it. Mwah! Go out and do something fun today, guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.